cry for the French people, but still he is good for Africa. He is a necessary evil for us. Those who want to wake up, wake up. Those who do not want to wake up, as we say, we cannot wake up someone who does not sleep.
President Macron is a necessary evil for the continent of Africa. President Macron is a necessary evil for the children of Africa. If not President Ibrahim Traore, who else will reply to this French president? As me and you know, the French president recently came out and said Africans were ungrateful to the French. If not because of the French, some sovereign state will not have been sovereign state anymore. Nobody came out to reply him. The African Union is quiet. The ECOWAS is quiet. But the great man came out and replied him. I want us to go and listen to the full reply by Captain Ibrahim Traore to the president of France, Macron. But before we do that, please, Africans, let us stand up and support each other to fight this battle of a united Africa. We keep calling on people to support our mission, One Africa mission. People are saying, we support you, brother, we support you, we hail you, and all that. These people will do that, but you will go and see they are not. They will not even subscribe to our YouTube channel. They are not even our followers on Facebook. They are not even following us on TikTok. How do you support us when you are not following us? Please, if we are really sincere and if we are ready for this battle of a united Africa, then please support us. We have hundreds and thousands of people telling us that they like what we are doing, and yet they are not supporting us. They are not even subscribers to our YouTube channel. They are not even following us on Facebook or on TikTok. Please let us come together and fight for a united, dignified Africa, so that these people who colonize us, who enslave us, who are getting ready for new colonialism, we will be able to stop them before they start. I thank you very much for coming around. Let's go and listen to President Ibrahim Traore as he replied to President Macron. Who else could have done that if not President Ibrahim Traore? Let's listen to him, come back and talk about it.
And in many African states, there are plenty of these officers. God knows how many are patriots. This is a lesson that Emmanuel Macron has given to the leaders of African states to catch up and to be able to really fight against imperialism. In addition to that, he also insulted all Africans in his words. There is a part that caught my attention where he spoke of ingratitude. And that ingratitude is a disease that is not transmissible to humans. He is human. Our ingratitude is not transmissible to him. This is how this gentleman sees Africa, sees Africans. We are not humans in his eyes. Maybe he is the one who is not human. He does not put himself in the class of humans. But if he has good ingratitude, it is him. I think that if he is not an atheist and he prays every morning when he wakes up and prays, he should also pray for Africans, because it is thanks to our ancestors that there is today a France. He should pray for us. In his eyes, we should not be humans. We are more than humans. These are very strong messages that he sends. I cry for the French people, but still he is good for Africa. He is a necessary evil for us. Those who want to wake up, wake up. Those who do not want to wake up, as we say, we cannot wake up someone who does not sleep. Africans must wake up. We must work to be independent, to at least make our people know happiness. And the fight against imperialism is that. We must decolonize the mentality, take all this data into account, because the world gives us so many examples to see. For them, there is no morality. They can designate you as terrorist today, but tomorrow you are a hero. By their simple mouth, they decide what they do. They talk about democracy, but they make themselves of constitutional coups. They talk about human rights, but they deceive people elsewhere. Africans must wake up. Africa must wake up. And the fight against imperialism is permanent. I invite you to join this fight, to work so that we are truly independent, that we are self-sufficient, and that we can develop no happiness, which is what our people aspire to. Thank you. I wish you a very good day, a very good week, and a very good year.
You see, this is the difference between Captain Ibrahim Traore and the rest of them who go about speaking good diction. Captain Traore is not just speaking good diction, but he knows how to hit the point at the right time, at the right place. Look at how he analyzed what Macron said to Africans. We, the children of Africa, who came to liberate your country from Nazi Germany. If not because of Africa, Germans would have been, German after today, they will be occupying your country. Our ancestors came and then liberate your country. And in return, what did you do to them? You took them back to Africa and then you unalived them. And then today you want us to be thankful for the atrocities that you did to us. Macron said this, and no African leader came out to say anything. The African Union did not say anything. ECOWAS, which is controlled by Macron, the ECOWAS leaders didn't say anything. And yet ECOWAS want the Sahel to come back to ECOWAS. These are the things that we're talking about. Where is ECOWAS? Where is the African Union? You think Macron can say this to China and the Chinese wouldn't reply to him? Can Macron say this to China? The Chinese will reply to him immediately. But he insulted the entire continent of Africa and nobody has the guts to come out and say anything apart from Captain Ibrahim Traore. And you wonder why we love him? We don't love him because he came as a military or he came through coup d'etat. We love his personality and we love the sacrifice that he's sacrificing for the children of Africa. Macron can just come out and say what he wants to say about the continent of Africa. The condescending manner anytime Macron speaks about Africa. And then you see, yes, Captain Ibrahim Traore said something that yes, Macron is good for Africa because he is a necessary evil for the continent of Africa. You know, sometimes in life, you need somebody to wake you up. It could be individual level or national level. And Macron has been the one waking up the continent of continent of Africa. So yes, he is a necessary evil for us. And honestly, we should be, if there is somebody that we should be thankful to, it's Macron, not the people of France. Because Macron has been able to wake up the children of Africa up from the sleep, from the slumber that we were in. Today, majority of Africans are waking up because of Macron. The condescending manner in which he always talk about Africa. The other day, he was in Burkina Faso, laughing at the Burkina Faso president, the one Captain Ibrahim overthrew. Macron was laughing at him, a president laughing at another president. And today, we have a president that Macron cannot even watch eye to eye with, and that is Captain Ibrahim Traore. And this is what we're saying. Where is Alassane Ouattara? You claim that you want to sack the French out of your country. So now, why is it that people like you are not talking? Because they cannot talk. ECOWAS cannot talk and Macron is saying this because he knows the control he have over some of our leaders. How can Macron speak like this and President Tinubu did not say anything? Who is the chairperson of ECOWAS? How can President Macron say this and the African Union did not say anything? And you wonder why we love the Sahel. We love the Sahel because the Sahel is giving us the dignity that we deserve as children of Africa. As I said, Macron could not have said this to the Chinese. He dare not. Because he knows the consequence of what his words can cause his country. But when it comes to the continent of Africa, nothing. He can say whatever he wants. And this is the reason why we are calling for the unification of our continent. So that people like Macron cannot be pointing their filthy fingers on our face as children of Africa. And as I said, if there is somebody for us to be thankful for, it is Macron. Because Macron has been able to wake up the African from his slumber. Sometimes you need those necessary evil people in your life to be able to wake up. And Macron has been the one that is waking up the continent of Africa. So yes, the fight against imperialism is not a fight that we should be joking with. I thank you very much for coming around. Please, if you appreciate what we are doing, as I said, This is what we should be organizing ourselves to fight against, as President Traore is calling on us children, the children of Africa.
Us. Those who want to wake up, wake up. Those who do not want to wake up, as we say, we cannot wake up someone who does not sleep. Africans must wake up. We must work to be independent, to at least make our people know happiness.
It shouldn't just be we are warriors on social media. You know, like people will be giving you, will be hailing you. People will be telling you how they want to support you. But when it comes to action, we are nowhere to be found. If we really mean business as children of Africa, then let us come together and fight these new colonialists. Let us support those who are standing out who are sacrificing for the continent of Africa. Let's support them, whether individual level or national level. Just as we here in One Africa Mission, we keep calling on our people. As I said earlier, people will be telling you how they want to support you, and then you go and then you realize that that person is not even a subscriber to your YouTube channel. How do you support me? That person is not even following you, and yet they claim they are in support of what you are doing. We should stop being warriors on Facebook. We should stop trying to let people think that we are also in this war, because we are in a battle as children of Africa, and then we can only win it when we come together. I thank you very much for coming around. If you appreciate what we are doing and you really mean business, then support our mission, One Africa Mission. We are on a mission until we kick Satan out of the continent of Africa. Thank you very much.
We must unite now. We must have one army. We must have one currency. We must have one foreign policy. We must be united.